Hey guys, hey, it's Anne-Marie, BaldGirlWillTravel, and in this video, just in time for the holiday shopping bonanza to start next week, I want to share with you guys my favorite Black brands, designers. I'm going to talk about my favorite brands, whether they be high-end, medium, and favorite jewelry providers, favorite clothing designers, and I'm going to talk about shoes also from Black designers. So if that's of interest to you, stay tuned. First, I'm Anne-Marie, and this is the BaldGirlWillTravel channel. And on this channel, I talk about style, fashion, travel, not necessarily in that order. I believe that style has no expiration date. And I also believe that travel is the best self-care there is. So on this channel, we talk about both of those things and the intersection of those things. One of the things I love to do when I'm traveling is shop. And I also like to look nice when I'm traveling, but also be comfortable. So I share a little bit about that. And I also just share a lot about my love of style, my love of fashion, and my love of travel. So if you like that stuff, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with a friend. So on this video, I am going to be sharing a little bit about some of my favorite designers, okay? And I've compiled a list of designers that I really like a lot, that I have a lot of admiration for. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing who those designers are, why I like them. I'm going to share some stuff on the screen of work from those designers that I think you should know about. And I hope that you will enjoy watching and learning more about these designers, and that you will also consider, depending on your price point and your interest, to support these designers. I think now more than ever that, we need to try as much as possible to, keep as much as our dollars and coins within our community and support those in our community. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop buying other designers. No, I'm not. I just want to be clear about that. I like nice things, and I am going to continue to buy the things that appeal to me, but I am going to be very intentional about supporting Black designers and Black brands as much as I possibly can. So I wanted to kick that off by sharing some of these designers with you, and then just telling you of their existence in case some of you don't know about them. Some of them I know, a lot of them are people that you will have heard about before, right? But I want to kick it off by talking about, one of my favorite designers, and that is, well, let's start actually, before we go to one of my favorites, let's start with, high end. And these are not designers that I own any of their stuff, but they are designers whose work I've seen, whose work I admire. And if, money were no object, whose work I would support. And so I'm going to mention a couple people, and there are many, many Black designers, even in the high-end sphere. They're not as many as I wish were there, but there are several. But I'm going to talk about two whose work I really, really like a lot. The first one is Laquan Smith. And I think that, I think especially for the younger girlies, he makes some really beautiful things that I like a lot. I'm not necessarily someone who I think his clothes is ideally for, but I really love his clothes. You can find Laquan Smith's designs in Neiman Marcus, and you can also find some of his stuff on Revolve. He has some really, there are a lot of his stuff is pretty slinky, evening wear, not necessarily everyday wear, but he has this one reverse blazer dress that I really love that is on Revolve. Is completely out of my price range, but it is something that I could see myself wearing, especially back in the day when I was working in an office. This is something that I would definitely put on. A lot of his other things I think are very eye-catching, but they're not necessarily my style. But I do think that he's very talented, and his runway shows are really, really impressive during, those fall and spring drops. His gowns, his evening gowns are stunning, like this one that I saw in Revolve, which is a mock neck fringe gown. Beautiful things, but not necessarily my style. My style is really relaxed chic, right? I'm very much about relaxed, comfortable, but fashionable, right? And so I really have particular things that I like to wear that I'm comfortable in. I like to be comfortable. Like, for example, this dress that I have on, this is a dress that I found in Senegal when I went there last year. And I was shopping. I was in a fabric store and they also had dresses. And I grabbed this dress. And I really want to go back to Senegal, first of all. But I would need to go back with an empty suitcase, to be honest with you, because the fabric, stunning, just beautiful textiles. And this was kind of like a really comfortable dress. And in this video, you can see I'm wearing it. I paired it with some boots and a jacket, which is how I wear it now. And then also, then I can transition it into spring and into summer. So I really like this dress a lot, and it has pockets. And I just think it's a high-low, kind of a high-low style. It's very like drapey and trapeze. It's kind of a trapeze, but they would call back in their trapeze type dress, but it's very comfortable. It's also a dress that you could belt it, right? And put on, a jacket. I like it loose because I like to be able to move around and be, free. I don't necessarily like super form-fitting things anymore as much as I did when I was younger. I don't like to feel constricted in my clothes at all. So comfort is very important to me. So, just an easy breezy run out, go out in the evening look was to just put this dress on, throw a leather jacket over it, throw some tall boots on it, grab a little micro purse and run out the door, right? So, but I love the print. I love the fabric that this dress was in. That's what caught my eye about it. Now, Laquan Smith does more monochromatic looks. They're more slinky. They tend to, I think they really trend younger to me than older. And that's not a criticism. Everything is not for everyone, but there are pieces in his collection that I do like the gown. He's definitely someone, like, I have a wedding to go to next year, God willing. And I'm already starting to think about what I'm going to wear to the wedding, whether I'm going to just pull something out of my closet, which is distinctly possible, or whether I'm going to get something. And I have a couple black designers that I'm thinking about. What I like about the new designers is that you can find brands that do a lot of African influence, prints and things. And then there's some that just do really stunning cuts, tailored. And that's a great segue for the next high-end designer that I really love. And seriously, if money was no object right now, this is probably, if I was still in the workplace especially, I would be head to toe in his clothes, Sergio Hudson. I would be Sergio Hudson'd out every day if I was still in an office. I love the cut and style of Sergio Hudson's clothing. You can find him at Neiman Marcus. You can find him at Bergdorf's. His jackets and his slacks. When Michelle Obama made her first speech at the Democratic National Convention this year, where she talked about them black jobs, she was wearing Sergio Hudson. I love his, like, the way his jackets are cut. I just love his clothes. And so he is definitely somebody that if money were no object, I like go on his website sometimes and I just look at his stuff because I just love his clothes. I just think his jackets are gorgeous. His suits, especially his pantsuits, I just think they are everything. And so I'm a huge, huge fan of Sergio Hudson. So in terms of who I would wear, if I could just wear anybody and money was not an issue in terms of black designers, I would wear Sergio Hudson all the time. Like, look at this double-breasted jacket dress. It's stunning. It's and the color, the cut, like, I just love his clothes. I love the way he does what he does. And I would totally wear this. I would wear this now, right? So I just love Sergio Hudson. I'm a big fan. Like, this double-breasted jacket is over $2,300, right? But look at it. It's stunning. It's stunning. So huge fan of Sergio Hudson. So in terms of mentioning high end, Laquan Smith, Sergio Hudson, and then the last person that I will mention that I think is amazing is Diotima. So Diotima is known for her knits, right? She's Jamaican, first of all, so big up to a Caribbean massive. And she is known for her crocheted, knitted dresses. And I think she was just recognized by the same, what do you call them? The ones who put on the Met thing every year. She was just recognized, I think, as designer of the year. Before I show you her clothes, I'm gonna just tell you what it was because I have my laptop in front of me, so I'm just gonna tell you what she won, because I literally was just reading an article. She is she's the first Black designer to win the American Women's Wear Designer of the Year from CFDA Fashion Awards. Her name is Rachel Scott. She's the creator of the brand Diotima. And I think it's well deserved. I think her what she does with crochet is just, I've never seen anything like it. I think that there are people who have done nice, like a little nice knit top, but she does whole looks and gowns, and I mean the things that she's able to do with crochet is just, I've never seen anything like it. Now I can't even afford a shirt from Diotima, maybe on sale, and I definitely have an eye out. I'd be on the Real all the time trying to see if I could find something from her that is in my price point. But her dresses, like, I'm gonna put a dress up right here that she has. I just think her dresses are just a thing of beauty. Like, look at this tank and this skirt. And it's all crochet, just, you know, beautiful things, beautiful gowns. Like, look at this. I'm going to put it up on the screen, but it's like a fringe cutout dress, all crochet. I just think her work is just impeccable. She also has this fringe wool jacket that's all crochet. It's what, how much is this? $17.95. I don't have my glasses on, but gorgeous. Beautiful things. So I'm a fan of Diotima, and I just think that, you know, what she's doing is not just beautiful, but it's different. The looks that she's putting out in these knit fabrics are really beautiful, and they're really different and interesting. And they're like works of art, which is why I would definitely like, of the three designers, the two that I really have an affinity for are Diotima and Sergio Hudson. Love Sergio Hudson, love her. Admire Laquan Smith's work, but not necessarily my style. But I would wear like one of her crochet dresses, because I do love a crochet dress in the summer months and in the spring, right? I actually have one that I acquired that I found on ASOS that I haven't really pulled out yet, but I plan to wear it quite a bit next year. But I really think her stuff is beautiful. So in terms of Black, high, I call these three to me are high end, because their items are, and I kind of have a price point for each of them. Their items are $500 and above, up to the thousands, like $2,000-$3,000, right? And on average, their stuff is going to be above $1,000. Like, you might be able to get like a little bra top, maybe. I don't even know, that much will be $500, but mainly their stuff is around, like shoes might be $500-$600, and then their clothing is in the $1,000 and above range. So to me, that's high end, right? Now, I have a lot more favorite designers who are in more of the, what I call the high end range, which is like 300 to 1,000K. Most of their stuff is in that range. And so one of the first ones that I really love is FeNoel. And FeNoel is a woman of color. She's African, I do believe. Where's FeNoel from? I know she's of African descent, and I think that she is she's not African, she's Caribbean. She's Grenadian. That's pretty cool. So she's from Grenada, or she has Grenadian background, and she has a clothing store in Brooklyn. What I really love that she does is her robes and her caftans. She has this robe that I can't stop thinking about it. There's not a robe, it's a caftan. And I'm going to put it down. It's called the Brown Hibiscus Caftan. And it's $898. It's one size. Look at this dress. I'm going to put it up on the screen so y'all can see it. My God. It's freaking, and it's one size. So it's something that you could buy and you just put it on, but you might have to get it tailored or shortened. But look at them ruffles. I mean, can you imagine the movement in this when you have it on? It's just to die. It's gorgeous. It's $898. So it's probably not going to end up in my closet anytime soon. But it's beautiful, right? So it's like when you think of Black designers, and I'm going to get into some others that I like, what I love now is that there's someone almost for every price point, which excites me. But especially in this high end, they're like beautiful things to be had. So it's like, you might not wear this every day, but if you had a special occasion or something, if you want, like I have a wedding coming up, and I'm going to get to the designer that I most have my eye on for what I'm probably going to wear to that wedding. But FeNoel does these beautiful caftans, and then she has these beautiful robes that she does. And if you follow several, there's several influencers that I follow that I really admire. Like, I'll probably do a video at some time about who the top Black influencers, if you guys would like to know about that I really follow and I like a lot. But one of them that I absolutely love is Chi Smalls, right? And Chi Smalls is from New York. I think she's either from Brooklyn or Harlem. I can't remember right now, but I'll put it on screen. She goes by Brown Girl Chi on Instagram and YouTube. And I follow her. I love her. I think she has amazing style. Not her style. She and I have very different style, but I love the way she puts her clothes together. And she does these videos where she's often wearing a FeNoel robe as she's getting ready to pick out an outfit. And I've seen other people. I think Janae Naylor, who's another person that I really like a lot, also has one of these robes. But the first time I really stopped and was like, where did that robe come from, was when I saw Chi wearing one of her robes. And here is a quick look at the robe that I'm talking about. And the robes are made to order, and they're $1,000, $1,098 each. And they're made to order. And I am really thinking that when I stop my shopping diet, which I'll be on for the first 6 months of 2025, God willing, one of the things that I want to gift myself for my birthday next year, God willing, is one of her robes that I'm going to save up, and I'm going to put money aside, and I'm going to gift myself a FeNoel robe for my birthday. Because I just love them, and I would really like to own one. I think they're like works of art. I love the fact, either that robe or the caftan, not both of them, but one of them is what I'm going to give myself. And I will love the idea that a Black woman from the Caribbean made it and that I was able to buy it. So big fan of FeNoel, especially of her robes and her that caftan, that hibiscus caftan is just freaking gorgeous. But I really love her robes. Now, the other person that I am kind of obsessed with, I'm going to talk about her now, is Andrea Iyahmah. And Andrea Iyahmah is Nigerian, I believe. I'll correct it in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe she's Nigerian. The first thing I ever bought from Andrea Iyahmah was a bathing suit that I wore on my 50th birthday when I took myself to Tulum solo. And if I can find a picture of me in the bathing suit, I will put it up. And I still have this bathing suit. I don't wear it that much, but I will never get rid of it. Love it. First time I saw her was on Instagram, or somebody had on a thing, and then I looked her up, I started following her, and then when she had a sale, I bought that bathing suit. I love Andrea Iyahmah. Almost never buy her stuff full price. The thing is, I'll drop some dollars on a bag, especially certain designer bags, because I know I can sell them and get back usually most, if not all, of my investment. I don't feel the same way about clothing. So I don't tend to like to spend hundreds of dollars for a bathing suit, for example, but certain pieces of clothing I will pay for, depending on what they are. And something, I've recently bought a dress, and this is a dress that I'm thinking I might pull out and wear to a wedding coming up, or there's another dress from another Black designer that I have my eye on, and I'll show you both of them. But here are some of the things from FeNoel, and I have a list of, not FeNoel, Andrea Iyahmah stuff that I love. I love her stuff. And I actually feel like her prices of her things are usually in the $500, $200 to $500 range. So it's high end, but it's not stratospheric, right? It's not $1,000 robe, right? But one of the dresses that she has that I really love and that I finally was able to gift myself a couple months ago, it was on sale. I think after the Christmas holiday, it was on sale, and I was able to get it on sale. I got it for $240, and it retails for $353. It's this Ratu mesh dress. And you guys have seen pictures of it. I remember putting a video up, and like I got all these messages from people about it. It's a gorgeous dress. And this caramel, I think Janae Naylor is the first person I saw in this dress, but I think she was in the green one. And I just was like, OMG. But I think that I look really much better in like golden, like orange and golden yellow and those kinds of colors. So when I saw this, they're calling it caramel, but it's more like a goldenrod yellow. And I remember saving it and thinking, I really like this dress, but I don't want to spend $350 for it. But then it went on sale, and I was able to get it on sale. And I grabbed it, and I love it. It totally lives up to the hype. It looks great with sandals. It looks great with heels. She's just that girl, this dress. And what I love about it is it's adjustable, so I can make it like a short dress. I can make it a midi dress, but I most like it as a maxi dress, right? Now, the strings that pull are long, so I actually cut the strings on mine so that because I'm a short person, so they're not sweeping and dragging on the floor like it is with the model. But I absolutely love this dress. It's like one of my favorites. So you probably are going to get sick of seeing me in it in 2025 because I already have it like on a list for some trips I have coming up for next year. She's going, right? I do love Andrea Iyahmah, and this is probably my favorite thing from her. And then I have my eye on a couple other things on her site. The other dress that I really love from Andrea Iyahmah is a dress called the Turi Mesh dress. And it comes in a print called Adwa, but then it also comes in a burgundy. One is not $390, the Adwa, and then the burgundy is $370. I'm hoping that she's going to have a sale on Black Friday, and I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. Because as I said, I have a wedding to go to, and I really have this dress is on the top of my list of dresses that I might want to wear to the wedding. So, and the other thing I love is that Andrea Iyahmah also has shoes. So she has these slides called the Yuri sandals that I also love. And so I have been, keeping my eye on this dress for a while, and it's on my list. It's like on my watch list for Black Friday. I'll do a separate video about my Black Friday watch list very soon. But this is definitely on my Black Friday watch list, and I'm hoping that it goes on sale so that I can get it on at a sales price. You guys can tell me in the comments whether you like the burgundy one better or the Adwa print. But I'm really, because it's for a wedding, I'm thinking the Adwa print would be better. The other dress that Andrea Iyahmah has that I really like is the Nimi. This is another dress called the Nimi. I mean, her dresses are just impeccable. This one is $400. Oh my God, it's so me. This is totally something I would wear. And I'm a big fan of this dress. I'm not a big fan of the price, but I'm a big fan of the dress. And so it's $406, and that's the sale price. The actual price is $580, right? And this is probably one of the most expensive dresses on her site. But I really, really love her dresses. But I think most of the sizes are sold out. I think they only have like extra smalls. I'm looking at the site right now while I'm talking to you guys. And I think they only have extra have smalls. So Jesus said no on that one because they don't even have my size. Now, the next designer that I want to talk about real quick, black designer, another black woman that I have a lot of admiration for is Hanifa. I love Hanifa. I just think her dresses are everything. And she, again, is also in that high-end dresses ranging from $200 or so to about close to $1,000, but usually not anything over $1,000, about like $500, $600. And most of her dresses are probably like in the $200-$300 range, like Andrea Iyahmah, most of her dresses. So a couple of them that I really like is this Sabrina corset dress, which is $899 in this rich burgundy. It's in maroon. It's gorgeous. And all of these designers for black women that are black women, I love that their dresses usually go up to 2X and 3X, right? So they're not just making dresses for the skinny, tiny little girls. They're making dresses for everybody. So I really appreciate that. But this is a dress is called a Sabrina. I don't wear strapless dresses, generally speaking. So while I admire this dress, I probably would never wear it. But she has, the other thing that she has that I absolutely love is she's got gorgeous handbags. So Hanifa launched her handbags, I think this year. And the bag that I really, really liked is sold out. So I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to get my hands on it. But I really, really love her handbags. Her tote bag. I'm going to put it up here so you guys can see it. Oh, her V, it's called the V. And she's got the mini. All of the minis are sold out. And then she's got the medium, which is $529 in the espresso. It's sold out. I love this bag. If she still had in the espresso, I'd already gotten it. But by the time I got to the website, it was sold out. She has it in red, but I don't need any more red handbags. But I just love everything about this bag. And so it's definitely, Hanifa's definitely, I think her accessories especially are just really, really great. Her boots, her handbags. Now she has this one called the Fringe. It's like, it's a burgundy leather fringe bag. It's $589. It's gorgeous. Like she just kicked off her handbag line and she's killing it in my opinion. And then she has she does jumpsuits. She does dresses. So she kind of runs, I have a pair of slides that I bought from her last year in orange that I keep on repeat over the summer months. I have them on all the time. Since I bought them, I've definitely got my money's worth because I've worn them because they're so freaking comfortable, but I don't think they offer them anymore. The other dress that I really like is her Iggy mini dress. It's not necessarily something that I would wear myself, but I definitely admire it. It's a knit dress. But the dress that I really, really love that I keep coming back and looking at on her website is this maxi dress. It is called, let me see if I can find it. It is called, here it is, the Giselle knit maxi dress. I love this. The other dress that she has that I loved was the Mina, but it is no longer available. And I keep coming back to the website hoping that they might get it back in, but they don't have it. I think this dress is everything. I would have definitely worn this to the wedding if they still had it, but both of the colors are sold out. But it's called the Mina tassel knit gown. But this other dress called the Giselle, I really, really love this dress. I think it's really beautiful. Hanifa really makes some gorgeous stuff. So I definitely think, again, if you are looking for a special occasion dress, you're looking for some resort wear because you're going on a once in a lifetime trip, or you're going on your honeymoon, or you're going on your vacation, don't sleep on Hanifa at all, ladies. And like I said, she makes her dresses in sizes for everyone. So you can find dresses and stuff in sizes for small, medium, large, extra large. She's got it all. The other dress that she has that I really like, I actually feel like this is on my watch list too. I'm about to put it up here because I want y'all to see it. I just saw it. Here it is in her resort wear. Here it is. It's called the Cassandra knit dress. I'm kind of fixated on this dress, you guys, and it's on sale. You can tell me what you think of it. I think it's so pretty. The yellow. The red is sold out, but it's the yellow is the one that caught my eye. I don't know. Yellow is having a moment in my mind for some reason. I really like yellow right now. But this is called the Cassandra, and the color is the lemon drop, and it's knit. I do love a good knitwear. I do love a good knit dress. And this one is in knit, and it is really, really pretty. And so this is probably one of my favorite things from her website right now. And it's on sale for $199. So again, do not overlook Black designers. A lot of them are out here killing the game, and they deserve to be recognized for that. And they deserve our business and our support. The next Black designer that I like a lot is Fumi the Label. And a lot of the, influencers have been talking about Fumi the Label. And there's one dress in particular that got my eye recently, and that's how I ended up on her website. It's called the Ariel Maxi dress. And Freelance, who's a social media person, she was wearing this dress during New York Fashion Week, and I really, really loved it. It's called the Ariel Maxi dress, and right now it's on sale for $258, down from $369. It's really beautiful. But this dress is a dress I would have to have a special occasion or something to go to wear it, because it's not something you're going to just go put on to go run an errand or something. But it's a gorgeous dress. And as I said, I'm trying to find something to wear to a wedding, but I still feel that other Andrea Iyahmah dress is more up my alley for the wedding, because I love a one-shouldered moment. So that's more my style, right? But I really think that this is a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. And Fumi the Label has, she has a Black Friday sale going on right now. So run on over to the website and see what's on sale. But, I think pretty much everything on the website is on sale. So I definitely think if you have been thinking about this label, thinking about this one, now's the time, because she's having a sale on her website right now. And everything, I'm like looking right now, everything is on sale. So don't forget about that dress, that designer. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about mid-range Black brands that I also like, and that I also think you should know about. And one of them I like a lot is Dressed in Joy. And I don't know if you follow her on Instagram. I highly recommend that you do. She makes athleisure wear. Her athleisure wear is printed to order. But generally, everything is between $75 and a couple $100, like $100, $200. So pretty reasonable, I think. And beautiful, bright, vibrant colors. But like I said, everything's printed to order. So if you're ordering something, you would need to order it first, and then it will come to you. I am hoping to get something from her after my break is over. But I really like her stuff. I first came to be aware of her when Tabitha Brown was wearing one of her jogging suits. But I really like the vibrant colors, especially for spring and summer. And now she has like a leopard print that she's been doing that I think is pretty cool. So I definitely would recommend checking out Dressed in Joy, especially if you like sweatsuits and jogger suits and relaxation type clothing. Definitely check her out, because I think her prices are actually pretty good. The next one that I really like a lot is Diarrablu. Diarrablu is a website that makes a lot of clothing for women in like African vibe themed prints and so on. But what I like is their prices, first of all, are really mid-range. They have a lot of sales. So there's always opportunities to find things that you like on sale. They do a lot of like halter dresses, halter jumpsuits, adjustable halter jumpsuits, robes. Like they have really nice robes that are more affordable than FeNoel, for example. Caftans, if you're a caftan person, printed pants. I really think they have really nice things, and they have a lot of sales at different times. Like they just had a sale last week. So I definitely like the caftans are like $200 versus the one for $898 that I really want. And they have a lot of really pretty like prints. I don't wear prints a lot. Like I have a print dress on, but you probably notice most of the time I'm wearing solid colors. I do like certain types of prints, like the one I have on. But if you're a person who likes prints, this is a great brand. And excuse me, I also feel like they do a lot of pretty shades of like orange and gold. And they don't only do prints, they do a lot of things in other solid colors as well. So there are a lot of options on there. They also do bathing suits. They do a lot of like resort wear, like things that you can wear when you're going on a trip to warm places. So I definitely feel like this is a website that you should not overlook if you're planning for trips, if you're buying clothes for the summer, if you're getting ready when spring starts rolling around. I would definitely say that this is a website, and I believe it's Black woman owned. So I definitely feel like this is another good one for us to support. And I really think that she has beautiful clothes, and she has really like I think she sources a lot of stuff from Senegal. They're saying here that makes a lot of sense because I love the fabrics, man, are just so vibrant and so beautiful. So I definitely feel like this is another great label. And like I said, it's really like medium range. Yes, some things are like in the $200 range, but there are a lot of things on here that are like $50, $60, $100 range. So there's a lot more things for everyone to buy, and they have really great sales all the time. So I would definitely say that this is one that you should bookmark, is Diarrablu. Now, let's talk a little bit about jewelry, because y'all know I do love my jewelry, right? These earrings are earrings that I got in Senegal as well. So I got the dress and I got these earrings in Senegal. I do love costume jewelry, and I especially love to source costume jewelry when I am in Africa, especially in Kenya and Nairobi. Y'all have heard me talk about Maasai Market. I will not go to Nairobi and not end up at the Maasai Market. Like today I'm wearing all rings from the Maasai Market. And then my earrings are from Senegal. My dress is from Senegal. But right now, probably my favorite jewelry brand is Shop Khoi. And I know you've heard about Shop Khoi from other, if you follow anybody on social media, Instagram, TikTok, you've heard about Shop Khoi. I actually found out about Shop Khoi watching videos from an influencer called I Know Lee, Alicia. Fabulous style. She talks a lot about Black brands as well. Highly recommend her. But she's the first person I found out. She was wearing these earrings, and I hightailed it over to that website when I saw those earrings. And ever since then, well, I'm on their mailing list now, so they do drops. She does drops, and the things about it is once something sells out, it usually doesn't come back. So if you see something that you really like, grab it while you can. She literally just started doing bags as well, and I'm going to get to bags in a minute. They're gone. Like they're up for pre-order. They're gone. Can't even, they're like sold out. Her stuff sells out. I literally just bought 2 more pairs of earrings from her. I love her earrings. Like if I'm going to any special occasion thing, I'm probably wearing her earrings. Like I went to my cousin's wedding this year. I wore a pair of Shop Khoi earrings, and I got stopped throughout that wedding. People asked me about my earrings. I wore a pair of her earrings to the wedding. And the earrings that I bought aren't even available on her website anymore, but I'll see if I can find a picture with me in them so you can see them. But I just bought a pair of her Deja earrings, and I bought a pair of, what's the other earring I bought? The Enya hoop. And this will be the first pair of silver earrings that I've bought from her, because most of the ones I bought are like brass, gold tone. Her earrings are not, they're not cheap, but they're not $10 or $15 or $20. They're somewhere usually in the $50 to $60 range, but totally worth it in my opinion. So I definitely recommend her work. I mean, they're just so unique and interesting. I also bought a pair of bangles from her for the first time. Her bangles are like statement pieces, for real. I only have one. I'd like to get like another at some point. But I really love, I don't buy bangles as much because I don't wear them as much. But her bangles, she's known for these, the Oreo bangle, which is like a slinky, almost like you're wearing a slinky on your wrist. But she has a lot of other ones. The one I got from her, I don't think she is available anymore. I'm looking on her website to see if I see it. No, it's not available anymore. It's amazing. And then I'm going to show you some of her earrings on the screen because her not her earrings, her bangles are just stunning. And then she also has earrings that are just like, every piece from her is like a work of art when you put it on. And so I definitely recommend shop Khoi. Like I said, the earrings are on the pricier side. If you're used to paying, you know, $15 or $20 or $5 at Nordstrom Rack, then this is going to seem like a lot to you. But I definitely feel like even if you bought something from her twice a year, you saved up once or twice a year, it's really worth it to me. Her stuff is gorgeous. It's like a work of art. I don't know any other way to put it. It really is. So I definitely am like, if you're looking for something to gift yourself for the holidays, and she does have some earrings that are like $30, $49. Everything isn't $50 and $60, but most of her pieces are like $50 and $60 because they're like one of a kind, and they're very beautifully made. They're not so heavy that you're pulling on your ear, but they're sturdy. They're not gonna like break in pieces. They're gorgeous. Like this one, the amber earring, which was sold out, but it looks like it's back in stock. I think this is the other earring that I think I want because it was out of stock last week and it's back in stock now. But she just makes, I just love her stuff. Can you tell I love her stuff? I just love her stuff. So that's like my favorite jewelry company. But my other jewelry source that I get stuff from is a company called TruFacebyGrace. So I've been buying stuff from TruFacebyGrace for a couple of years now. One of my favorite things from her is a 3-piece bangle set that I wear, and I usually wear them stacked together or I wear them separately. But I'm a big fan of, she's probably one of the first like African designers, and it's Black woman owned as well. I know most of these brands that I'm mentioning are Black women owned. What can I say? I like to support my sisters. But I love this stacking bracelet, and what I like about it is that I can wear it as just one bracelet or 2 bracelets or up to 3 bracelets, right? And so I have a real love for TruFacebyGrace, and I have a charm bracelet with elephants. I love elephants. If you know anything about me, no, I'm not in that sorority with the elephants. I just like elephants. And so I have an elephant charm bracelet from her. I also have the stacking bracelet from her that I really like a lot. And so she sells a lot of very African themed pieces. Cowrie, like I think I have a cowrie ring that I got from her also. Yes, I do. I have a cowrie ring that I got from her. She also has really like statement bangles as well. And then there's some pieces that are super bohemian, so they're not really my style. But I really love her Dowager. It's called the Dowager adjustable bracelet, and I have 3 of them. And I got them each, like I got a gold one, a silver one, and then like a pearl one. Love that set. Then I have her elephant charm bracelet in mixed metals. I have the cowrie ring that I got earlier this year. I think those are the pieces that I have. But she has a lot of African themed jewelry. She also has like this set of necklaces, and I'm going to see if I can put a picture of that up. She has these a set of necklaces that you can mix and she has those bib necklaces that I like a lot. I used to have a bib necklaces from her, but I think I sold it when I was moving. I had a bib necklace, but I think I sold it. I don't have it anymore. But she has really interesting pieces that I really like a lot. Some of them are very Africa themed, but some of them are just really big statement pieces. But she has this like mixed set of like necklaces that you can layer that I really like a lot. And so I have my eyes on that. And then she has this oversized cowrie bracelet that I like a lot. The thing is that a lot of the things she has reminds me of things that I see when I'm in the markets in Africa. So I tend to wait till I go to the continent and I'll buy jewelry there, because you can find really unique pieces and they're really, really reasonable. So I have some things from her and I really like them, but I also like to buy things when I'm African. A lot of her stuff reminds me of what I see in the market, but she has like these twisted bracelets in brass that I really like a lot. So I'm thinking about getting those. And she has a cowrie bracelet that I really like a lot. So she has some really interesting things. So definitely TruFacebyGrace, if you're looking for like statement necklaces especially, that's a good place to look. And they're very affordable. She has very affordable prices. So if you don't want to spend more than $10, $15, you can find things that are really nice on her website that are quite affordable. So that's the other thing I like about her, is that she has like more expensive statement pieces that are in like the $50 to $100 range, but she also has a lot of things that are under $50 that you can get. Now I want to just talk really quickly about handbags. And this is, I think, well, no, I'm still going to talk about shoes, but I'm going to talk really quickly about handbags. Because if you're a handbag girly like me, there are a lot of Black designers now that are making really stunning bags. And I'm going to start, I already talked about Hanifa. I talked about her V medium bag and her, also her weekender. She has a weekender that I'm going to show you, that I think is really nice too. If you are a person who needs a work bag, then definitely look at the weekender from Hanifa, right? It's $889, which to me is very reasonable for a bag of this quality and this style, because a weekender tote bags type bag, if you're getting like a designer, is easily a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 bag, right? So for $889, I think this is a beautiful bag and it's really a great pick. The other one that everyone knows about is what they call the Birkin of Brooklyn, Telfar. And Telfar is now making bags in leather. His bags used to be primarily faux leather. I'm not a fan of faux leather, which is why I don't own any of his bags. But now he's putting them out in leather, and he's just done a collaboration with Wilson's Leather. So definitely, if you are into Telfar or you're looking for a good work tote bag, that's another option that you can look at, is Telfar. Now, there's a couple other brands that I'm really like keeping an eye on that I really like, which is, there's a company called Florian of London, and they have this bag called the Anya Clutch that reminds me a lot of the Bottega Andiamo clutch, but I actually like this one a little bit better, and it's leather. It's like a third of the price of the Bottega. And I'm literally have been looking at the black one. The burgundy one sold out. I was thinking about it, but then I decided not to get it because I already have an East-West style bag in a Gucci that's in that style. So I decided not to get that color. But I really like this black one, and I have my eye on it. The reason I have not pulled the trigger is that I also became aware of this other brand called Maison Detta, which is also Black owned. They're out of France. Florian's out of London. Maison Detta is out of France. Maison Detta has a bag called the Black Tita. And I really like this one because it comes with a crossbody strap. Now it's in euros, so it's a little pricier than the Florian one, but I really do like both of these bags, and I thought you should be aware of them. They're both in the East-West style, somewhat similar. The Maison Detta is a little bit more boxy than the Florian, the Anya Clutch, but I do like both of these bags quite a bit, and they're both Black-owned brands, okay? Then, of course, you all know I got to talk about my boy, Brandon Blackwood. I love me some Brandon Blackwood. I own 1, 2, 3, 4 Brandon Blackwoods? 5? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I own 4, I think. So I got one this year, I love his Kendrick box bags. So I own 3 Kendricks, and then I also have his what is the other one that I have? I'll put the name up, but I have 3 of his bags. Now all his bags are on the smaller side. He has some bigger ones now on his website, and he's having a sale right now. I am a big fan of the Brandon Blackwood Kendrick bags, but he also has several of his other bags on sale. But I'm a fan of the Kendrick. I have a mini Kendrick in the metal one from the metal collection, which I think he just did another drop of the metal bags. And then I have a couple of the, I think I have a Kendrick in orange and a Kendrick in the leopard. And then I have the other black one that has the gold around. I can't remember the name of it, but I really like that bag a lot. Now, all of his bags the ones I have are small, but he now has, I know he has tote bags, backpacks. He's got everything on his website. So if you're into bags, shoes, and I think he has clothes now on his website too, I would definitely say don't sleep on Brandon Blackwood. And the quality of his bags is very, very strong. So I definitely recommend it. Now, the last bag brand that I must speak of is Love Courtney. And Courtney is a lot lesser known than some of these other people, but she's been selling her handmade leather bags on Instagram now for years. I've been buying bags from Courtney at least 5 or 6 years now. She's originally from Maryland, but now she moved to Miami. She got married, she moved to Miami. And I think she's still based out of Miami. Beautiful bags. I used to buy her bags. I used to special order her bags. I haven't bought a bag this year, but I definitely love the ones that I have. And I used to buy a lot of clutch bags from her. Then I really had to come to terms with the fact that I don't really like clutch bags. So I got rid of a lot of the clutch bags. I think I kept 2 of them that I really, really liked. And then I have all of my bucket bags. She makes beautiful bucket bags. So I've got 4 or 5 bucket bags from her. I've got 2 of her boxy bags, which I'm going to put up on the screen. And then I also have a beautiful antelope clutch. And then I have a gorgeous, what's the other one? And I have 2 leather bucket bags in black and orange. And then I have a camo one that she specially made for me. And then a leopard print one, the boxy. And then I have 2 or 3 clutches from her. But my favorite is the antelope clutch that I got from her many years ago. And I just think it's a gorgeous bag and I love it. So I definitely say, if you don't know about Courtney, follow her on Instagram, follow her on Facebook, visit her website, support her business. She's such a nice person too. So definitely those are my bag designers that I would talk about, mention. Now, real quick, shoes before we wrap this up. Favorite shoe brands, Hanifa, as I mentioned. Another designer that's doing black designers doing shoes is Brandon Blackwood, as I mentioned. Then there's Kendra Miles. If you are a high heel, stiletto heel girly, Kendra Miles is right up your alley. I don't wear heels anymore, but I still want to mention her. If you are into heels, she's your girl. She's your girl. She makes gorgeous shoes. I'm showing some of them while I'm talking about her. Gorgeous shoes. And especially if you are into the stilettos, she's your girl. I don't wear heels, but I'm still going to mention her. The other person whose stuff I love is Amina Abdul-Jalil. I've been following her for years, right? Still don't own any of her shoes. Still want to get a pair of her sandals, but love her and plan to add her to my collection. I really like her stuff. I hadn't gotten her shoes for a long time because she was doing these high skyscraper heels, but now she has sandals and she does boots, but most of her boots are high heels too. But if you are into heels, like gorgeous statement stunners, she's another one who you want to check out. And she's been around for at least since 2017, 2016, somewhere in there. The other one that I just recently became aware of, he makes really cool cowboy boots. is a company called Brother Vellies, and I believe he's based out of France. Beautiful cowboy boots. If you're into cowboy boots, check them out, right? So those are shoe brands, right? And there are others. So, and all of these, you can mention in your comments other designers that you think I should have mentioned, that people need to know about them. Drop them in the comments. I'll check them out. There are lots of other designers I came across as well when I was researching, but I wanted to share the ones that I personally admire, the ones that I personally either own or aspire to own. That's what I wanted to share in this video. So those are the shoes that I wanted to mention, right? And then let's mention makeup real fast. So the brands from Black designers or Black owners that I like to use: Fenty. Everybody knows about Rihanna's brand. Now, I can't wear her makeup. It's too red for my skin, but I love her lipsticks. Her lip colors, I love them, right? And so I do have several of her lipsticks. I like her lipstick. But I also like Iman's lip colors and blushes and eyeshadows. And I love the lip bar. I love their lipsticks. Love, love, love her lipsticks. These are all women-owned brands. And then there's another one that I recently learned of. I didn't have time to research her for this video. I'm going to drop her name on the chat on the screen. If you've heard of her, you can tell me. I'm going to look into her makeup. I wear very specific makeup on my skin because I have sensitive skin. And I've been using Bare Minerals for years. And now I use a brand from Sephora that I got that works really well on my skin. And I also wear a NARS powder. I use all powder foundations. I don't use cream foundations, generally speaking. I use concealer, and then I use powders. And that's what I prefer. I don't like feeling anything heavy on my skin. And I don't like anything cream, like heavy cream-based makeup on my skin. So I'm kind of particular about what kind of makeup I wear. But I will always experiment with lipsticks and eyeshadows and things like that. So I usually buy a lot of Black-owned brands for lipstick. Like I said, I like Fenty, I like Iman, and I like the Lip Bar for lipstick. And so I wear a lot of those colors in addition to the other lip glosses and stuff that I really like. So that's my video. This has been a little long. So that's my video about Black designers that I think you should know about. Drop some comments. Tell me if you thought this was helpful. Black Friday is right around the corner, so I wanted to make sure I got this video and got it out so that you guys can put some of them on your watch list. I'm going to share a separate list soon about my Black Friday watch list. It's kind of short, so that will be a short video. I'm really not planning to do much shopping, so I've already done my shopping, so I'm not planning to do a whole lot more, but I've got like, I think 3 or 4 things on a watch list, so I'll tell you guys what they are. But that's my video on Black designers, Black brands that I think you should know about. Let me know what you think in the video. Add some to the list in the video so that I can know about them too. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys watching my content on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.